Hello, 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 and welcome to my YouTube channel. This will be my first and only video that I will ever make in my life, unless I need to do another one for class, but then we will see. The topic for this video is patient consent with e-signatures. This is a very important aspect of the medical care facility, and we will soon find out why. The agenda of this presentation. For the purposes of this presentation, we will be reviewing 5 key aspects of the electronic signature and how it is used to obtain a patient's consent for treatment. These 5 topics will be: what are electronic signatures? When were electronic signatures integrated into the health record? Who uses electronic signatures? Why are electronic signatures important? And how do electronic signatures relate to the health information management allied professionals? So, what are electronic signatures? I know you're dying to find out. Electronic signatures, or e-signatures, are an integral part of the medical record. They provide documentation that a patient has acknowledged and understood any proposed medical procedure that was recommended by their healthcare professional. With the transition from traditional paper medical records to digital records, e-signatures have replaced the traditional pen and paper contracts that used to get the patient's consent for treatment. E-signatures come in 3 types: a digitized signature, a biometric scan, PIN or token, and a digital certificate. For the purpose of this presentation, we will be focusing on the digital signature. And with that, we should be getting to when were e-signatures integrated into the healthcare system. The introduction of e-signatures was initially started in 1999 when it was introduced as the Uniform Electronic Transaction Act, or the UETA. This act stated that a signature, be it written by ink or electronically, is a valid signature. Later in 2000, this act was enforced by the Electronic Signatures in Global and National Commerce, or the e-Sign Act, which granted legal recognition to electronic signatures and stated that they held the same legal weight as a traditional written signature. That is no lie. Who uses e-signatures? The advantage of the e-signature is used throughout the entire journey of a patient through the medical care facility. Not only does the patient use this system to give consent and understanding of any procedures that they undergo, it is also used by the healthcare providers involved in the patient's journey throughout this adventure. From anyone who enters notes into the patient's progress reports, to the specialist performing the procedure, to their primary care provider themselves, all of these medical professionals will have to sign their name onto the patient's medical record to document what was or was not done. After all, if it was not documented, it never happened. And suspense. Why are e-signatures important? I'm sure y'all can come up with many reasons, but this is one. It is of vital importance that when a patient agrees to undergo a procedure, such as a gastric bypass, that they are aware of the consequences of their decision and that all that entails. The e-signature of the patient acknowledges that the patient was of sound mind at that time and had full autonomy of their actions. When the patient signs the digital dotted line, it automatically applies a timestamp and is digitally dated. This information is a lot harder to alter than it would be on a paper document. If for some reason the patient decided to sue the healthcare provider for, let's say, misrepresentation of the procedure, then the signed and dated consent form that has the patient's signature would be used as evidence in court. This type of document showed that the patient understood what the procedure would include is a vital part of any possible judicial verdict. Woo! What a mouthful. How do e-signatures relate to HIM allied professions? No work should be done without a contract signed by the involved parties stating what is to be done, by whom, and when. When it comes to the healthcare field, there should be no exception. The e-signature process is used hospital-wide, and it is designed to follow any laws or rules that apply to that form, as well as the rules and regulations set in place by that care facility. The e-signature process can identify the author of the signature and guarantee the reliability of the signed contract. All in all, it can save a lot of legwork in tracking down information. Summary. Throughout the advancement of medical care and technology, the introduction of electronic signatures for a patient's consent for medical treatment not only has been very convenient, but also has become the standard practice of most, if not all, medical facilities. This modern-day convenience and process of the paperless medical record is appreciated by everyone, especially the trees. Yay, trees! Here are my references. Please feel free to look at them at your leisure. They are also involved in the paper. So this was my presentation on e-signatures and patient consent. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up, hit that bell for more notifications. Have a good day. Bye.